you know. Hello, everybody. This is
Hi.
Dan the Law coming at ya. Thank you for coming to watch us here at Inside the Booth. This is the review, the best geek talk show on the interwebs. Oh yeah. So tonight we have Tony, the other host over here, Docking Bay 327.
We got it.
And we got a couple of wonderful guests tonight. We got CG artist Ron right back underneath me. And underneath Tony,
Hello.
we have R2, the Icky from After the Weekend. All right. So how's everybody doing?
Can't complain.
Doing well.
Oh,
I'm doing good.
Good. All right. Now, I did see that Tony and Ron were just at some kind of Star Wars camp or something. So how was that? What'd you guys do over there?
We're not allowed to talk about it. No, just kidding. It was good. Can't complain. It was a trial run for something that's to come, something bigger to come.
Oh, nice.
Did you guys go on a Wookiee hunt?
No,
That would be
yeah, we
fun.
should have.
That would have been fun.
Right?
So hello to the comment section over there. For those of you who are chatting away, got Uncle Mike. Obviously, R2 is saying hello to everybody. Mrs. R2 is with us. What's up, Mrs. R2? How are you? And a couple of Facebook users because they're talking from Facebook.
Hey,
So
Tony,
that's
your
nice.
mom says hi.
Right?
Yeah, your mom. And your mom says hi.
That's how it works.
So, yeah, that's strange.
Even I entered the chat.
So does this show up as Facebook user on you guys too?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Facebook user.
Well, for those of you who are on Facebook, you can tell us your name, and say hello after that. Another one says, "What's up, peeps?"
Isn't that
Because-
inaccurate? Should that be meta user?
It should be meta user, yes. But I guess it's like that because Facebook and StreamYard is not that close to each other or something. I don't know. But on YouTube it says their names and stuff. So it's strange. So what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? One is Robin.
Can't complain. In a happy mood.
Yeah.
Start up a new
That's
week,
good. That's
a
good.
new adventure.
So question about this nerd camp. What you guys get to do? Did you build stuff?
Nothing.
Did you film? Did you film anything? Are you gonna post something on your channels? I want to
Yes.
know. I want to watch.
I know I'm going to post something pretty small on my channel. Just
Okay.
a little bit of outtakes, well, not even outtakes, just footage and some interviews. I think Martine has some interviews lined up of everybody, so he's probably editing that as we speak.
Oh,
I don't know if Brian's going to put something out, probably something small, either to his Patreons or on his main channel. Tony, did you get a lot of footage? I think you were actually working.
I was working most of the time, yeah. So
Yeah.
I did get a little bit, but hopefully I can get some of the footage from the other guys because I want want to put something out on my channel as well. It was
Yeah, we're all compiling our footage out on Google Drive for each other, and you can pick and choose stuff from there.
right.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
So
Nice.
So
That's
you guys
cool.
will kind of see what went on, kind of.
As long as we're following everybody, right? That we can. Then when we watch everybody's, it'll be like we were
Yeah.
there.
you'll get a bigger picture. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Nice.
perspective. Yep.
Oh, cool. So, what'd you guys make? Anything cool? Panels or something, or is
I
that
think we
supposed to be
made
secret
Very
until?
cool panels. We'll
Oh,
see.
very cool panels. All right.
Well, those guys did. I did not. I don't know what I made.
So, Ron, you probably made a droid, didn't you?
No, that would have
No?
been nice, but no. No, I did a panel as well, which is
Oh,
going to
did
go right over there. And then I realized
nice.
it's the space is a bit larger than the panels, so I got more panels to make.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've got a spot around the corner here behind this column where I'm going to put mine, and I'm going to have to make a couple more. Doggone it. Yeah.
Yep. You
Hey, I
whet
thought
our
you make,
appetite. Now we have to
like,
continue.
Necklaces out of pasta and ashtrays and birdhouses when you go to camp.
Well, this was
Panel.
This was
your
quite a
nerd
birdhouse.
camp. Yeah. No, it was a lot of fun. I think, the project was great, but more than anything, just hanging out, with all these guys was just a blast.
Yeah, getting to know them and stuff.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Having different conversations that you don't normally have unless you're just hanging out for, days on end. So.
Cool. What's up, JT? Ron, you said when, huh? Oh, from that Facebook user that asked a question. When am I going to make a movie?
That's right.
I don't know.
When?
I don't know. I don't know how soon I'll be ready to make another movie, but
Did I
maybe.
see a post from you today, Dan, saying you just finished filming something?
I don't think it was me.
Oh, come
It
on,
was
man.
you. I just don't know how long ago that post was.
Oh, yes. That was 6 years ago. I
Damn.
filmed that. Yeah. I filmed a little thing 6 years ago because that was when my brother and I filmed for here inside the booth. We filmed a couple of things because we used to film 4 videos and then I would edit them and post them once a week. So, yeah. So that's you got to scroll all the way to the beginning of inside the booth videos.
Beginning of time.
The beginning of time. That's it. Yeah. So that's what I posted, reposted. So that was fun. Yeah. Yeah. So, does anybody know anything about any Star Wars stuff coming up? I heard that the Actors Guild shut down or something yesterday. So I don't know what we're going to be getting anymore. I think they're not going to stream much. Who
We're
knows?
going to
heard
get
that
Dan's
Ahsoka
movie
saw
that
that.
he's making. That's what we're getting.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. You'll get my movies. It is an opportunity for these indie filmmakers to start
Yeah.
rising up and becoming something.
It's true.
Yeah, until it's the indie turn to rise up.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
But I know Ahsoka has wrapped production, so we're not going to get any. It's not going to be postponed or anything. So at least there's that, and that should hold us over for a little while. And then the only other things that are in the making would be the Acolytes. I'm not sure what the status of that one is.
Yeah.
And then, of course, further down the line, which they actually pushed up, they're probably going to have to push it back, would be the next 3 Star Wars movies. At least one of the 3 was supposed to come out in 2026. Then they said 2025, and who knows?
I gotcha. Huh.
We also got,
we'll find out.
What's the other show?
What's the name of it? Crew something with the kids, the Goonies in space, basically.
Skeleton Crew.
Skeleton Crew. That's it. Has that finished, or is that now on pause?
I want to say it's finished, but I don't
That'd
know.
be good because 2 shows to hold us over until all the craziness and demands are met.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's good. I know. I heard that. I don't know if you guys know about the show, The Chosen. I rave about it a couple of times on here. It's that Jesus show TV series, and apparently he has some guild members as well, but they're still able to film. So I don't know, which is kind of cool.
So what you're trying to say, in the words of John Turturro and Big Lebowski, don't mess with the Jesus.
That's right. That's right. Don't mess with the Jesus. So they're still in production. They're still filming. So
that's cool. I imagine it's not everybody. It's just
right.
It's like groups of people who joined in. I mean, the whole thing hasn't stopped, like the media wants you to believe.
Right. Of course. So that's cool. That's good.
Well, a lot of these people still have to make a living. So I mean,
yeah. Thanks, AI.
Well, there's always McDonald's, Burger King.
Not really. All that stuff's going to be automated as well, just like Walmart and Costco.
Have you seen where they're testing out the drive-through voice with AI to take your order?
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
That's interesting.
And it's got instructions on there on like how to enunciate or whatever.
Yeah, see, that's
that's
silly.
dumb.
Just put the live person in there. Come on, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, what is it too? Like with video games, they've now said like soon there's going to be you can interact with NPCs in a game that will respond based on you, essentially.
See, that I like. That is where AI would excel. I want that, and I want all the artsy stuff.
Right.
Within reason. But when you start replacing jobs, which I guess that is kind of, I don't know. It's a gray area, right?
should. Right, it is a gray area. I think AI should be more of a tool to be used to help you, not to take over, basically.
Yeah. Well said.
Well, and it's not like it's going to produce anything new. It's regurgitating everything else that's already been.
Yeah, that's already been done. Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
And I guess you could argue, there's really nothing new under the sun. We all kind of regurgitate things, but in a different way. We're, AI is only as intelligent as the information that it's pulling from. So,
yeah,
right.
Did you guys hear about?
Is the only story that we've ever had. So,
yeah. Did you guys hear about how Chat GPT was getting math problems 98% of the time right, and now it only gets it 2% of the time from interacting with people so much?
That's because
we've made AI
dumb humans.
Oh, we made AI stupid.
I like it. The human being has ruined yet another thing.
That's beautiful.
Leave it at that. We'll destroy whatever it is.
Yep.
Either that or weaponize it. I mean, we're pretty good at that.
Yeah, there you go. Weaponizing things. I don't know.
I don't like that.
Me either.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Has anyone watched the new Indiana Jones yet?
Yep, I saw it.
Did you? I haven't seen it either.
I think it was good.
Did you like it? Was it better than the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull?
Never saw that. It looked stupid in the trailer, and whenever anything looks stupid in the trailer, I refuse to go see it. It's one of those things I'll have to accidentally see. Like, you're sitting at home during Thanksgiving weekend, and you've already eaten, and you turn on TNT, and you're like, oh, this must be that. I guess I'll sit and watch it.
Yeah.
But I didn't go pay for this. That is the only way I'm going to see that film and many others.
Nice. Interesting. Yeah, so I mean, what's your favorite? I'll start with you, Ron. What's your favorite Indiana Jones movie?
Temple of Doom. It was fun.
Really, you like that one? That's the best one that you think?
Mindless stupidity.
Really?
I love it.
Oh, okay.
Had a roller coaster in it, so that's
that's true. that helps, right?
That does help. No, actually, now that if I think about it, Last Crusade is the one I really like.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the other two, but I really liked Last Crusade. I don't know what it was about that.
I think it was the interaction with Sean Connery.
Yeah,
Probably so. Yeah.
I'm stressed. I'm stressed. God, I love that part. So funny.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I like how his dad sits in the plane after they crash. He's like, "Dad, they're coming back." Move. He can't sit
Yeah,
there.
there's a whole lot of those funny little moments.
I just love the whole no ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody
Everyone reaches. Here it is. I don't want the same fate.
That's true. That's a good one.
Uh,
Now, do you think Harrison Ford played a better Indiana Jones or a better Han Solo?
Blade Runner. That is my answer.
oh God.
Blade Runner.
You know,
That
when
was-
you look at Indiana or Han Solo, he was kind of aside from him being a prick to most people, almost every scene that he's not talking to Leia or them softly, he's yelling at people, man. You ever notice that?
Yeah.
Like, look, there's a scene in in Jedi where they're handing him the charges, and just look how he's treating them. And then if you look at the deleted scenes, there's a lot of yelling at people. Who does he think he is?
Right. That's true.
That's an interesting.
Crickets. That's cool.
No, it's an interesting. I'm gonna have to watch some more.
Just watch. He yells at people, and that hurts my feelings because
Yeah,
we're a
he-
soft America.
You know, he yells at the droids a lot too. And
He doesn't like droids at all. Disrespect.
Yeah. What's up, and a moose?
Hey,
I guess to get back to your question, I think he plays a better Indiana. I don't know. It's a toss-up, right? They're both good. That's why his
Yeah.
career excelled. He plays a better fugitive. That is the answer. Final answer.
There you go. That's a good one. R2, what's your favorite Indiana Jones?
I love the third one. As a kid, I loved Temple of Doom, but
Right?
And again, because I love Short Round and a roller coaster. I mean, it's true. But no, the third one is just it's really good. The first one's great, especially just the opening. I mean that whole scene and just you're kind of wondering who he is and the whole giant boulder chasing. I mean that's just such a classic moment. But overall, the third movie, he had such good chemistry with Sean Connery, but you also get he had two other characters that he had very close connection to with Brody and Sala, and I kind of felt like everybody got like a pretty good chunk of like story and screen time, which was real nice.
there was a lot of really good supporting cast.
Yeah.
Always
And I mean, who doesn't love watching Indy fight Yahtzee? So
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So, has anyone else seen the new Indiana Jones?
No.
I
You can
will
spoil
say-
a little bit. Go ahead.
I will spoil a little bit. There's a lot of classic Indiana Jones. You'll feel right at home in the opening sequence. Is all I can say.
Okay.
I've heard that.
Without ruining it, that alone is worth admission, I would say.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
excited.
I did hear the first 20 minutes was the best out of the whole.
It's classic. It's just like they just picked it right back up. I will say that and a lot of Easter eggs.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, things to see, references that you're like, So little things like that made it where, where some annoyances might have ruined it or tried to ruin it. Little annoyances, but
All I know is I've seen a few interviews with Harrison Ford, and he keeps talking about how he wanted to portray the character when he couldn't rely on his youth and his vigor. So I get where it's going, right? And I'm glad they didn't try to make, because he's 81 years old.
Yeah.
You know, I'm glad they didn't try to make him look like he was like in his 50s. You know what I mean? Like, because that just wouldn't. It doesn't
Yes.
connect. You know.
Yeah. For sure.
Can't
For sure.
say anything. Cannot say anything. Anywho, see what else have I seen lately? Mission Impossible. That was good.
Did
Yeah.
you watch that one?
Yep.
Nice. I don't know. I keep missing
running
them.
around.
I keep missing the movies. Yeah, I keep missing the movies because I'm in the process of moving. So, yeah.
I do want to
always
see
fun.
Mission Impossible. I haven't seen it yet, but
Yeah.
I don't know if it's still on sale. But the first 6 films were on sale for $30.
Oh, that's
and
great.
bought them. We over on After the Weekend, we just reviewed the first one, which I hadn't seen since it came out, and
Oh, really?
I really enjoyed it. I'm just now trying to like wait till I have free time to watch the others because it's kind of got me on a kick for it.
Yeah, I have all those on DVD from way back when.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I did see Sound of Freedom last week.
Ah, okay.
Oh, nice.
And
nice.
it was good. It's but it, you know, definitely I would say as a parent, it is an emotional film.
Right.
I imagine.
Yeah. But it was good. And I think kind of the crazy thing, at least, I mean, if you watch any interviews with the guy who it's based on, I mean, he kind of seems to share a fair amount of info of what was kind of true and what had to be embellished because they had to fit the overall story into 2 hours. So
Sure.
they did have to embellish on things, but like the first 2/3 are fairly accurate and true. And that's like the insane part.
That sucks.
Crazy.
Yeah. But no, I mean, I will say it does have a happy ending. I won't spoil it or anything, but for the overall story, it does. But no, it just, it's. I would highly recommend everybody see it. But like I said, if you're a parent, it's definitely going to be an emotional watch for you.
Okay.
Tony, what were you gonna say?
Yeah, I'd heard of that movie, but I don't even know what the premise is. So,
Okay,
Sound
yeah.
of Freedom,
yeah.
Child trafficking, right?
child trafficking. Yeah.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a tough one to watch.
It's. I mean, it looks like it
but it
would be
looks
an
good.
R-rated movie. It's not. It's PG-13.
Okay.
A lot of the scenes that you could almost kind of say are graphic, they're not shown. But what happens is either they cut away or you see people's reaction. And
Sure. Yeah.
a lot of it when you see people's reaction, I mean, that's where
Yeah,
it's
it
like
gives
it's a tough
Imagery
watch.
in your own head. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a lot of like horrors on people's faces that they're seeing.
Sure. Yeah. Within reason. Yeah.
Yeah.
Given what's happening. Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah.
Well, my
love to
favorite
see that.
Indiana Jones.
Yes.
Golly, I have to say the first one. I really love The Last Crusade. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But that
Last
very
Crusade's
first movie was just, I'm pretty sure I saw that one in the theater when it came out. And
Yeah.
it's just so good,
Yeah.
And if you think about it, you were asking which is he better, a better Han Solo or a better Indiana Jones. The fact that he's in the middle of these groundbreaking Star Wars movies and goes off and he does this whole other character, and the movie is just as not just as successful, but damn near, as Star Wars. And like all of a sudden he's got the world in his hands, man.
Yeah.
It's just really incredible that he was able to do that. I think it just speaks to his love of the craft, He really
I agree. And then you figure years after that, you've got Fugitive and a whole bunch of other ones, right? And each one, he's not the same character. He's just brilliant.
Yeah. He does a good job.
I didn't
give
answer
him
that. I think he's a better Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
And the reason I say that is he likes playing that character. He doesn't like playing Han Solo.
Yeah.
Well, that's true.
I mean, we
That's
all
true.
love him as Han Solo, but for whatever reason, he does not like that character. But He does seem to, though, not, feel the same way or the annoyance with Indiana Jones.
Mhm.
Is that because he's a more grounded character? I don't know. Because
maybe it's because he had more input on like
Could be.
that whole acting process. Because you watch the interviews of him from the very first couple movies, and he mentions that George Lucas really didn't have any patience for the acting, the process. He was just like, it's on the script to do that. So if I had to guess, I would say part of it is probably he just had more freedom to kind of work through it and make it his own, which he certainly did.
Here's a good
Could
question.
be a smarter character too.
How would the franchise be if the original actor cast for Indiana Jones never had to leave the role? Tom Selleck.
Oh yeah.
That's a good question. I mean, I like Tom Selleck. He's a pretty good actor.
You just never know in those situations, right?
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah,
would he have been better? Would he have been worse? Yeah, exactly.
Maybe
Strange,
maybe in a different universe, multiverse.
Maybe.
Yeah.
A universe where Nick Cage is Superman.
That's right.
Oh wait. Never mind.
He was the one with the long hair too. He was going to
that
portray
would have
the
been
long-haired Superman.
That one is like
strange.
easy to try to see and be like, I don't know.
You don't know because it didn't happen,
Yeah,
and,
so you just don't know how you would have taken it, right?
Yeah.
Although,
I mean,
has anyone seen Flash?
No.
No,
Again, no.
There's rumors of things happening in there. I haven't seen it. So
well, Michael Keaton is Batman in it, right?
He is, but then there's other stuff that happens.
Oh, other things too. Gotcha.
I've been told. I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it either.
No, I
don't know.
I think that's one of those ones I'll accidentally catch on TNT.
Yeah,
I'll stream it eventually, but I really like the guy who played Flash in the original.
The TV series,
the 1990 series, like from back in the day, like that guy. Or are you talking about the more recent CW
on the WB?
Gustin.
I watched it on, I think it was Netflix, but in that same universe as the Green Hood guy,
Green
Arrow,
and all of that. That
Smallville, all that stuff.
Yeah, so I really like that character and the way they, it got weird I guess they're still making it. I think I made it through about 3 or 4 seasons, and then it got just very difficult to follow because of all the multiverse time travel stuff.
I need to calm that down.
Pretty confusing.
I watched some of those, and I kind of felt like everything, like after the 4th season, should have ended. Like they did a really good job, and then they really like ran out of ideas.
Well, maybe that was it. Yeah, because our minds.
That's when they started using AI.
Well, it's funny, like Flash in particular, like if you hear about how they make the show and like how they have to like do like like a lot, like set up like a lot of like the special effects scenes and like how he has to like run a certain way, or they would have like a, I want to say like him in like green pants, to like put in like the CG like legs to make him look like he's taking off.
Sure. Yeah.
Like the Roadrunner, right?
Yeah. There's several good. You guys have mentioned several good movies I need to see. But,
I was watching the new Transformers film before I came on. I didn't get to finish it, but it wasn't bad. It was kind of neat. It was a little slow. I mean, that's the one downside, but me and the kid were having a good time watching it, and
that's cool.
Yeah,
it's if you have Paramount, it's on Paramount now.
Yeah, Paramount.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get. I think 2 months of that free. Maybe I'll use that. Use that opportunity to see it.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah. I know Sylvester Stallone has a couple of shows on the Paramount one too. That I didn't,
Yeah, isn't he like a
I
superhero
didn't
or something?
finish watching. No, it's like it's just a
Is that where he's the
show,
gangster in
TV
Tulsa?
series. Yes, that one, and then he's got another one where it's like almost like a It's about his family or something, almost like a what are those called? Real life situations,
Biography?
I guess.
No, more like a reality
reality
show type
oh.
thing.
Yeah, like a
Like
reality show.
Like the Osbournes back.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Or like
I think the one I
maybe
was thinking
Duck
of was
Dynasty.
on Amazon. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the
yes,
superhero one
yes,
was on
yes.
Amazon.
The superhero one's on Amazon. Yep. Yep.
Has anybody
So-
watched the what's that other superhero movie?
On Amazon.
No, well, it may be on Amazon. It was on the plane home, and I had the choice between that and Patriot, and I chose the Patriot, even though I've seen most of that. It just looked really goofy, and I don't know. It didn't appeal to me at all.
Is it a live action or it's animated?
Live action.
Okay.
Is it the one with
What's the
with that wrestler? The wrestler there. Gosh, I can't even think of the wrestler's name. The one that
John
talks
Cena?
Chinese. Yeah, it's Cena. There you go. Is it that one? The one with John Cena? That
Oh,
one
I know
looks
what you're
goofy.
talking about.
Oh
That's
You mean
actually a good
Peacemaker?
show. Actually,
no, it's Shazam.
Oh,
Oh,
Shazam.
Shazam. The new
Yeah.
Shazam? I heard
Yeah.
that was the goofy one.
Ugh,
I
yeah,
heard it wasn't-
that's
Oh,
one
where he
of those
fights
again.
where he's got to fight his grandma? Yeah, I didn't watch
Yeah.
that.
TNT.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, that's gonna be one of those.
Yep, add that to
you
the
just
list
kinda-
of just walk by the TV and go, oh, that's what that is. Ugh.
I don't know. They didn't make a lot of good movies this year. It's more
No.
there's far and few in between. You know, what's that one that just came out? I can't even think of the name. It's the 1940s. They make
Oh, it's about the nuclear bomb.
the nuclear bombs.
Oppenheimer.
That
I wanna
looks-
see.
Yeah. How do you
That looks
pronounce
good.
that?
Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer. That looks good. Yeah. And
There's
that
another
has
one,
nothing
another
to do with
drama.
superheroes. Has nothing to do
Yeah,
with
yeah.
so much
Exactly.
graphics. You know, so that looks good to me.
I kind of hear
There's
two
another
things.
drama that deals with Native Americans. I forget the name of it. I saw it during watching Mission Impossible. I cannot for the life of me remember the name of it, but it looked really, really good. I'll have to look that up and give it to you by the end of the show. You should look at the trailer. It looks really well done. I'm gonna look that up.
I was gonna say for Oppenheimer, I've heard two things. Like everybody really likes it, or I feel like a third of it, the other people are like, it's just really slow.
Well,
It
I'm
seems
sure
like
it's
the type to be slow.
Yeah,
You know, I
But
mean, how much action can you do in that, right?
but you know, like all the special effects, I want to say, I think all or the majority are all practical effects.
Right.
And then
That's
I
what
heard that to simulate, you know, the nuclear explosion, because they can't detonate a nuclear bomb,
right.
but the U.S. government let them detonate a Moab, so mother of all bombs. It's I don't know if it is now, but when it was developed 20 years ago, it was the most powerful non-nuclear bomb that the U.S. had.
Okay. That's cool. So they must have went out to a testing site to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
What
cool.
movie is that?
Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer. Yeah, I mean that. Obviously, it looks like a slow movie because it's about gathering up scientists to make this bomb. Yeah, I mean, how do you dramatize that without it being kind of on the slow side, right?
Right.
So,
Well, not only,
Ah,
you know, I mean, the other thing I don't think a lot of people realize, he didn't design one bomb. He designed 2 different bombs because that's when they dropped him. That was Fat Boy and Little Man, and they both worked differently.
Oh, really?
And were both different shapes. Yeah, one was I forget exactly. It was some type of, they called it like shotgun ignition, and it had essentially altimeters on it that it got to a certain height, it detonated above the city. It actually didn't hit the ground; it detonated. That was Little Man, and then I want to say with the Fat Man, it had like a giant nuclear core to it, and it kind of like exploded like shrapnel. The bombs were like entirely different shapes, but like were only like 100 pounds weight and difference. If you actually see like a mock-up of what they look like, it's crazy.
Oh wow!
Because one is massive.
Right. That's cool, man. It's so that kind of brings you back to, remember the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull?
Oh yeah. Nuke in the fridge.
Yep, the fridge and the nuke. That movie was goofy. I know, and Ron's like, I never even seen it.
Never saw it. Don't care.
You reviewed that last week, didn't you?
We did, yeah. We did.
You asked me to come on, and I wasn't around, and I even said to you, I'm like, Dan, I only saw that movie once, and I wasn't sober, so I don't really remember.
No, I remember.
When that came out, so I'm like, I'm not a good guest for that.
Yeah. But
by the way, the name of that Native American movie is Killers of the Flower Moon. It's a Martin Scorsese film. So look up the trailer for that. I think that's going to be a winner. Okay. Sorry, cut you off there.
Killer of the what moon?
Flower Moon.
Flower.
Now, Anonymous says hydrogen bomb and atom bomb. Was that the difference? But I think he's saying it's the difference between the Fat Man and the Little Boy.
Okay.
Okay.
Killers of the Flower Moon.
There you go.
It's got Brendan and Leonardo DiCaprio in it. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah, I'm glad Brandon Fraser's doing a couple of movies nowadays. You know.
Yeah.
He was good. He was good back in the old days. 1999.
I thought so too. Yeah.
I was gonna say DiCaprio has become Scorsese's new De Niro.
Yeah. The torch has been passed.
I mean, like, I'm not knocking anybody, but I'm just saying it's like at this point, it's all
De Niro
to do
as well.
Yeah, he is.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, okay. Oh,
so it's got some heavy hitters in this one. It looks pretty good though. I saw that in the theater. Eyebrows went up like, oh, okay,
nice. Well,
hey, it doesn't have a lightsaber in it, but
that was the one negative thing I have to say about Sound of Freedom. The previews they showed, every single one of those movies looked way more depressing than what the Sound of Freedom was.
Wow.
It's like I'm like one after the other. I'm like, God, this looks dreadful. I'm like,
maybe that's the plan though. Before you see this, very
try to make you more depressed. So you're
like it's so depressed.
Hey, by the way, that Barbie film is doing well.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, have we missed the Barbie pink bombs? LOL.
Yeah, but you have to watch Barbie with the other film though. I'm told.
Yeah, you know,
people
are putting, Barbenheimer. Right. Yeah, I just saw some what are they, memes about that or something?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's I can't think of the channel. There's a channel guy makes like custom dioramas, and he did a nuclear explosion that was pink.
Oh,
LED.
Boylight Hobby.
Put it in.
That guy. It was.
By the way,
it was such a simple
by
thing.
Brian's place. Just saying.
He did.
Oh, okay.
We had a meeting.
Who is it?
Boylight Hobby Time.
Yeah, it's an e-channel.
You want to type it out in the comments?
Yeah.
There you go. I mean, you don't have to put the link.
It was like a super simple build too. That was kind of neat. I was like, oh, I could do that.
That's cool.
Yeah, I love that guy's work. It's incredible. Truly incredible work.
Yeah. He's a super nice guy too.
Nice. And he just showed up to say hello? Is that what that was? Or did he?
He lives
stay?
like 5 minutes away from Brian.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops, and I spelled hobby wrong. HOBBY. Sorry.
That's okay.
Thanks, Chicago Public Schools. Thanks. Anyway.
Yeah, but he never shows his face when he's doing
Right.
his videos.
We can't tell you what he looks like. So
Right. We were giving him a hard time. We're like, oh, now we know.
we were gonna take a group
I was
photo.
gonna say
and just have
either
some hands
he's
there.
really handsome or he's hideous.
He is the former. That's all. That's really all we can say.
Super nice guy though. He hung
Yeah,
out
yeah,
for quite a while, didn't he?
yeah.
Couple
Before he got
hours.
sick of us, yeah.
Nice.
But anyways, sorry, R2. I do that. I cut people
that's
off and go on
Oh,
tangents.
you're all good. We're all having fun. We're just talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I could never finish a sentence all weekend.
Yeah.
All weekend. I'm shocked you even agreed to come on the show with me. I thought you had enough. Evidently, you hadn't.
Well, I thought about no.
Where is that foam tube?
Oh my God!
So, when you guys were at Star Wars camp, did you guys sing Yub Nub
Yeah.
around the fire?
Yeah, that's great. I like that art too.
I'm the kind of person that wouldn't get invited to that, by the way.
Who is this guy? Why is he doing that? All right, I probably wore out my welcome. I won't be asked to go back to anymore.
It was such a good weekend, wasn't it, Ron? Like,
It really was. All jokes aside, it really was, man.
like
It was this type of thing where I kept saying, if there were ever a Groundhog Day, that's the weekend it should have happened over and
Nice.
over again.
it was literally like, I think Dennis mentioned it in one of the texts. Like, he would come to pick me up in the morning, a couple days, and they're like, "Are you guys ready yet?" And he's like, "I've been ready for an hour and a half. It's like Christmas morning. I'm
Right?
so excited. Like, I can't wait to get there." And that's
Yeah.
really how it felt.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, and you didn't want to miss anything. It's like
Yeah.
every
Yeah.
second was just wonderful.
Yeah, at one point I kind of just looked up and looked around the room. It's like, damn, this is one of those epic moments,
Yeah,
And we joke about De Niro and DiCaprio being in a movie. I wonder if they ever feel that, or especially in the beginning, working together, if they've ever just stopped and just took in the moment, like all these people, all these great people here, all in one place doing the craft.
Yeah.
But hopefully
that's gotta
it
be
will lead to bigger and better things. And
I was going to say, I
everyone
take it Whitey wasn't invited.
Who?
Whitey. Dave White.
Again, like it was a trial run, and hopefully
Yeah.
this will lead to bigger and better things where a lot more people like you don't even need an invite. It's more of just come join us.
This is what's happening. This is how much it is. Go.
Yeah. So
That's
can't really.
cool.
Yes, is the answer.
Yes. Almost like a con. Like a con. Yeah.
Hey, Dan, Anonymous had a question for us.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think? Do you think we will have another Indiana movie, or will it die like the late?
Yeah, I think because it bombed, I think that's truly it. Unless
Mhm.
someone takes it to Netflix or Amazon or something, then we could have either another movie or a series. But
Like a
torches
TV
would have to
series.
be patched, right? They'd have.
Yeah,
I don't know how they would spin it.
Or
'Cause
it
that's
has
like,
to be somebody else doing.
yeah, and then there's that, right?
But then it wouldn't be called Indiana Jones. It would be like something Indiana Jones something.
Yeah,
Something-
that'd be like a great nephew, or I just
In all
lose
honesty,
something there, right?
I feel like they just need to let it die for now and then reboot it. And by reboot it, though, don't do any of the things he's already done. Don't do
Right.
the Ark of
Right.
Covenant. Don't do, the Cup of the Grail. I mean,
Right.
do some new stuff, but you can still just have it be Indiana Jones.
I don't know. I think it's a
Right.
good encapsulated story. You know, when I watch Harrison Ford talk about it in some of the interviews, you know, he's like, "Good, we're done." You know, and I just think we need to come up with new stories and new characters, like they're completely brand new. You know, and I haven't even seen the last one, so I don't know.
I will say, without ruining it is a fitting ending.
Yeah,
that's all I can say without ruining the movie. But if
Gotcha.
they were to let it go forever, we're in a good place.
Cool.
Okay. That's
Yeah, I definitely got to go see it in the theater while it's still there. I think it's still in theaters, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
But it's not doing very well.
It's not. It's well.
Oh.
If this were back then, it's doing fantastic. But by today's standards and how much it costs to make it versus other movies that have broken all these records.
Mm-hmm.
And I read somewhere that if based on this movie, the amount of money it made, then that means they all tanked. So there, take that.
I think I want to say to break even.
Yeah,
it's got to make $800 million.
Yeah, and it's well below that, so they think it's a failure. And the average consumer is gonna be like, "Oh," and everyone's talking about it, so everyone thinks it failed, and thus it's failing. Word of mouth is killing it. Yeah. And it's really not that bad. It's not that bad.
Right.
And the Crystal Skull probably killed it too. So
without
even trying, you somehow changed the future. But if you want to support it, I would say I've seen it. A couple other people I know have seen it, and we really liked it. It does have that old school feel to it. So
nice.
There's that.
You know, Harrison Ford and I have the same birthday.
Nice.
Sweet.
I don't have any of those. Mark Hamill and I are born in the same month.
Hey.
So we're both Libras. There's that.
There you go.
It's as close as I can come, Tony.
I couldn't believe it. I found out a few years ago. I was like, no way.
Do one of those lookups who has the same birthday as me?
Oh, nice. You could probably do that on Google.
You can, yeah. You can actually check and see who shares the same, who's born on this day. I think it's.
So type it in on Wikipedia. You can see. You can
right,
see who was
start typing.
Born on your birthday, and you can see who died on your birthday on Wikipedia.
Ooh, died. That's sad.
Man, R2.
Yeah, what just happened there?
Just saying, you can click on a date, and it'll tell you both. It'll tell you what events happened on that day too.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
You immediately go to death.
Hiroshima. No.
Well, it's the opposite. Who was born? Who died? Circle of life.
It is a circle of life. That is true. Hakuna Matata.
No circle of life. It's just waking from the Matrix and the real world.
There you go.
This. Everyone knows this.
We wake up.
Yep.
You remember when they came out with that animated series?
Which one?
For the Matrix.
Oh, the one where they had the different art styles and all. It was like the CG one and all those other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I quite enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Did they? When did they do that?
They did it like a couple years after the first one.
The second movie, right? Or was it the first one?
And you were probably still in grade.
I think it was after the first one, and it was before the other two came out.
Okay, yeah. And it was basically like Star Wars Visions, if anyone's seen that, where it's different stories in the universe.
Yeah.
But some are 2D animation, some are stop motion, although there was no stop motion, but some are CG. It's just like different art styles telling stories in the universe. It was Visions well before Visions.
Right.
Okay. Nice. Oh, that's cool. I probably was in high school actually, because I think I was in high school when the first Matrix.
Yeah, I was just kidding.
Right. Yeah. I know you're kidding. I know. But I'm just saying.
That's all right.
I would.
We got some.
You were probably filming a movie when it came out, Dan.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. I'm filming all the time. Animatrix is great. Wild.
Animatrix, that's it.
Yeah.
Animatrix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a chance. Try to see if you can find. I'm sure it's super cheap on DVD, if not all leaked on YouTube. It's a good watch actually.
Okay. Yeah. I'll do that. Animatrix.
Yeah, it's like
I have a few
it's
things
like
to watch
Visions
now.
or what's another show that's like that? Love, Sex, and Robots. Is that what it's called? It's kind of where there's just these different stories, these different styles, but in the same universe.
Speaking of AI,
Love, Sex with Robots. What?
I think that's the name of it. I don't know. It's on Netflix, and despite the name, it's extremely good animation.
did you build a robot at camp? Is that what you're going to try and tell us?
Well, now that it's out the bag and we're talking about it, let me explain what really went down.
We just hear a female robot voice go, "Ron, you're quite good at turning me on."
I'm Ron Kanyama, and I approve this message.
That's good. I like it.
Oh yeah, I was right. Love, Sex, and Robots. Look it up on Netflix. You'll be glad you did. Trust me.
Okay. All right. On Netflix. Oh boy.
Yep. Love, Death, and Robots. What was I thinking? Love, Death, and Robots.
Death. Okay. Is that what it was?
Yeah, is that better? Is that better?
Yeah.
I'll put it in the chat just so we're all clear. Like,
What's up, fellas? Sorry I missed you today. Hi, everyone.
Hey,
oh
Facebook.
yeah, you got to go around and say hi to everybody, don't you?
That's it. I'm saying hi to everybody.
And my
hang on,
favorite
let me-
word, neck gator. It's just a fun word to say. I don't know why.
It is. It's the best word to say. Let me check to see who those are. Oh, my mom saying hello to everyone.
Oh,
Dennis says,
Can't be happy with our topic.
yeah.
So, Dan, you
Dennis
said
is
you're
the
moving.
one who said, what?
I said, so Dan, you said you're moving.
I'm moving.
Do we need to save boxes for you?
No, my wife already did all that. She tells me, hurry up and pack.
Bigger house?
No, it's about the same size, maybe a little bit smaller, but it's just down the road. Okay, so here's the whole story of this. It's my wife had the house over there. She sent it over to her mother because she moved to Florida with me, and then her mother rented it out. And then when we moved back, it was being rented. There was a tenant that wasn't paying, so we got her out, and then we got new tenants, and then they were good for a few months, and then COVID happened, and then they stopped paying, and then they started to destroy the house, and and then so we tried getting them out. It took like a whole year to get them out after the whole COVID thing was over, and then we finally got them out. What was it, last December? They were finally gone. And then it was in December we looked at the house, and I go, this is horrible. What are we going to do? So my wife goes, well, instead of just fixing it, why don't we remodel the whole thing so we can move into it, And I said, okay, I'll remodel, we'll move in, and then her mom can come live at the house that we're living in, and she can sell the one she's living in. So that's the whole story, basically. In a nutshell.
Sounds like you guys are playing 3-card Monty with houses.
Yeah, right.
Yes. Yes.
Well,
So the
Star
whole
Wars
tenant
that
thing
house.
didn't work out. That's it.
will
The whole
the new
tenant thing
house
didn't work
have a Dan cave as well?
out. Eventually, not right away. So I'm gonna have to set up at my mom's house at first, and then I'm probably gonna set up after, because I'm gonna buy one of those he shed, like I'm gonna call it a he shed, but it's those sheds from the Amish.
When they're for a guy, they're just called a shed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Get the key out of there.
That's what my wife calls them. So
You know what? Just call it a lair. That's what
It's
it
like,
is.
I'm going to have a
Layer.
boy shed in my
I'm
basement.
good.
I hope not.
Um, so
Just
yeah,
call it a
so
lair. It's your lair.
it's my
Sounds good.
layer. It will be my
Yeah.
layer. I
Put a
saw.
dragon in it. You'll be fine.
That's right. I found a shed. What was it? A couple days ago. We walked through it, and it looks like a log cabin, and it's pretty big.
Nice.
It was 14 feet by 23 feet or something like that.
Wow.
Good size,
So-
yeah.
No, so it was a good size, and I was like, you
Mhm.
know what? I could do this. Bring this over to the house, set it up in the backyard, put some electric
Yeah.
to it. You know?
Is it like
So-
pre-made or just
Yeah,
panels?
Yeah, they're-
How
yeah, they're pre-made.
okay. I thought it would be like do you have to? Usually, you have to pour concrete down and all that type of stuff. Do you still
Yeah,
have to do that?
I'll have to probably put a slab down. Yeah,
Okay.
so that it doesn't rot or something. I don't know.
Sure.
I
Yeah.
don't know what they're for, but I would probably have to do that.
Also, check with the village if there is one. I know the biggest structure I can put out back, which can't be connected to the house, is
Mhm.
10 by 12, which is it's okay size, but it's not ideal. Like 10 by 20, that'd be great.
Yeah,
But just make sure you check that in your area. I don't know, your area might be different, and they just don't care, which would be ideal.
right.
But
Yeah,
just
I
saying.
do live in a country style. Like where the woods. I drive 5 minutes. There's woods everywhere. So
Because you could be in an unincorporated type of area, and then you can build whatever you want.
Right.
Yeah, I want to say where I live, and a lot of it's just because there's a lot of people who have like giant sheds in their backyards. I think you can build up to 500 square feet without having to get a permit.
Damn. Oh, very nice.
Wow.
I would love that.
Yeah, if I ever
That
move, it's gonna be a place that's got a separate pole barn or something. It's got a
Mhm.
Same.
substantial size to it. Yeah, where I
Yep.
can go crazy.
Or it'll allow you you can build it
Yeah.
if you want.
right,
Be nice to have
Yeah.
it there already. I hear what you're saying.
that would be better. Yeah,
Yeah.
unless it's like 100 years old or whatever.
See, the really cool thing to do, but like you'd have to be like a multimillionaire, are like the bomb shelters where they're like a
Oh
a
yeah.
shipping
Oh, there you
container.
go. There you go.
Like
Yeah.
they're
That would be
underneath, your backyard.
In the
Yeah.
ground.
And then
That'd be fun,
secret
yeah.
passage through the shed.
And like some of them though, like they've got elevators in them. Like
Yeah.
that's,
Yeah.
Right.
that's wild.
It is.
It's like they dug a hole and put several shipping containers right in there, covered
Yeah.
it, and did all their things to it. That would be cool.
That would be
Gotta
kind
be a
of cool.
supreme
That would-
prepper for that one.
I don't know. That doesn't sound appealing to me.
It doesn't until those bombs drop.
Honestly, if that happens, I don't want to be around anyway.
Right? Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be depressing. You can't go outside for a number of years. Screw it.
Yeah.
Well, if you have that robot that you made, you'll be fine. What are you talking about?
That is true. That is quite a robot. Quite a robot. You know what I mean? Anyway.
Anyway, so by the way, this Facebook user here was Dennis. He said, "What's up,
Oh,
fellas?
it was.
Sorry I missed it."
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Dennis. Cool.
Yeah, I invited him on. He said he was busy, so
Who? Who did you invite on? I
Dennis.
wasn't paying attention. Trying to be funny in the chat. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Dennis.
That's all right.
Dennis was
Dennis.
going to join us, or you invited him?
Yep. He was going to join us.
You hearing an echo?
I do hear an echo.
That was weird.
Uh-oh, that
A
could be
little
me.
bit. A little bit.
Volume him down.
That's Ron. Oh boy. So this is Dennis again. He says, check out Colin Furtz on YouTube. He was an amazing underground shop. Oh, he has an amazing underground shop. Yes.
Okay.
Hey, Tom.
Colin Furtz. Tom is here. What's up,
Yeah,
Tom?
Tom's here.
What did he say? Check it out.
Tom Sullick?
Colin
Tom
Furtz. I will.
Rogatron.
Let me see.
Yeah.
What is it?
I'll check
Tom's got a collection of because
What?
he's over next to Disney. And they've got all like the Indiana props that you can buy. So you can buy the little fertility god from the first one, and they've done the Holy Grail. I'm trying to think of a couple of the other things that they've made that were really cool that him and another buddy of his bought.
Oh, I've seen this guy.
You know, Derek from Vano Props,
What's
who was
up,
there
Tom?
this weekend as well. He made his own Holy Grail version. It turned out amazing.
Oh, I think I saw that. Yeah, on his channel. Yeah. That was good. You know,
Yeah.
these you prop guys should stretch a little bit outside of Star Wars and do a couple other little things.
Actually, I'm stretching way
Yeah.
out. My next
Oh, are you?
my next video, at least one of my next videos, is actually a virtual pinball machine.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ron built
Nice.
an arcade machine once. I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
Yep.
See?
There was that.
So there's that. That's great. I love
So
it.
there's that.
There's a lot of neat virtual boards that you can download.
There
too.
are.
I've seen
Yeah,
some neat
so
ones,
that's the
and
next big thing.
I've got.
So how do you? Yeah. So how do you do a virtual pinball machine?
So you build your pinball cabinet like you normally would, except instead of putting all the real information, play stuff in the play field, you put a 40-inch screen television in there, and it's all virtual. It's all, so basically you can have like thousands of tables on one table instead of just
and then
one.
you can put
okay.
another
So
screen on your
Add to it, you can
backboard.
add solenoids and stuff to it, so you can actually, it almost feels like the ball is traveling around and everything. It's pretty cool.
Oh,
You'll see.
okay.
You'll
I'll
see.
see. I'll see.
Interesting.
Sounds good. Sounds fun. Will it still have the side buttons and the
Yep.
and
It'll have
the
actual
whole
buttons
thing
on
to
it.
hit
Yep.
the ball?
It'll have
Now, what about
a dot matrix display, and then another screen on the backboard part. So when the game changes, the artwork changes as well.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
And you can
And
have.
it even has a plunger that works. There's a device that you can use so that the plunger coincides with the graphics that you're seeing on the screen. So when you pull the plunger back, you can see it moving in real time.
Yeah, and so you can have 500 machines in one, so you can change
Yeah.
it to like
Easily.
anything. And
Just like the MAME arcades for the regular arcade machines. Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
same concept.
well, say the company that makes that one, they do make a virtual pinball machine. And
They do.
I wanted to get it so bad because it's nice. It's a little bit smaller than a full size one,
Yeah.
but it's bigger than the arcade one up, which those are really tiny. I mean, those ones
They
are
are.
pretty good.
And that's
but
what made me want to make an actual
Yeah.
arcade machine in the first place. I don't like the little small ones. So I was
Um,
like, well, how hard can it be?
yeah,
It's quite easy, really. Just wood prices have come down, so it's better now.
That's
only,
cool.
only your kid, half of your kids' college tuition now in lumber.
Yeah, exactly.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
So cool. Well, hey. Huh? What? Another.
What else you got for us, Dan?
Yeah, neck gator.
Net gators. Yeah, I was just about to do that. Commercial time. That's what we got.
All right.
All right, everybody. Here we go. Is this the one? Yeah, this is the one.
What is this place? What is it that you do here? Merchandising. Merchandising, merchandising, where the real money from the movie is made.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Very nice.
You got a lot of franchises going on in
That's-
that commercial.
A lot.
There is, yes. It is beautiful. Everybody, if you want to help support us here at Inside the Booth, you can obviously go to our merchandising store and buy some neck gaiters, koozies. That's right. There's some koozies. There's a little extra koozies. If you want a koozie, message me. I have them here. But you can also buy neck gaiters, mugs, and shirts, and just a bunch of stuff, stickers. if you don't want a shirt. I don't know, just whatever.
I do have a coffee mug, but it's downstairs. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I have mine. Here, I think I got. Yeah, I have mine that I made, but you can buy better ones than this. But here we go.
I think the one that I got from you is one of the ones that you made.
I think so. Yeah, those are special ones, I guess. If you want a specially made one, you gotta message me. But also, if you like what we do here, we have a Patreon page, also in the description below. Become a Patreon member for just $1 a month, or, well, yeah, that's it for now. I would say be a member here on YouTube, but right now I need to verify our channel, so we got kind of demonetized until I verify, and then I gotta verify it, and then so I gotta register as a business and then show my ID license. Yeah, I don't know why I have to register as business. It asks me, this is how you verify. You gotta be registered as business and have your ID with you. I'm like, okay. Yeah, strange.
Just to stay monetized?
Huh?
Just to stay monetized?
Yeah. That's for me. I don't know why it's like that for us, because everybody else I've asked about it, they're like, oh, well, I didn't have to do it that way. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know.
Interesting.
Something's changed in the Matrix.
It could be YouTube changed the way you verify things, and everybody who verified beforehand, got grandfathered into whatever.
Oh, when Tom got verified, he had to submit a blood and a urine sample, so it sounds like you got off.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's it. Bring back arcade skating rinks. Oh, okay. Yeah. Bring back skating rinks. Skating rinks would be fun to have these days. But
Yeah.
Look at what Tom said. Wait, what? Speaking of Tom, I'm wearing your shirt, buddy.
Oh, nice. Which shirt is that one?
The a tree touched me.
Oh, a tree touched me.
The thing me and JT have made him famous for.
That's great. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for tonight, guys. So,
all right.
Cool.
Everybody,
thanks for having us.
Thanks for being here. Yeah, everybody here, thanks for being here. I know Anonymous said something about soil. I don't have the Soylent Green video on this brand button thing. So sorry about that. I don't know why I'm sorry, but there we go. Sorry, guys. So yeah, that's it. All right, everybody. Thank you. Have a good night. We'll see you all later.
Bye.